Good morning, everyone. It's Ragged07, and I'm doing Jasmine's tag today, this morning. And, well, let's just get right to it. Question number one. What is the most important part, uh, what is the most important part you want for yourself? Uh, I want to do good enough, and I'm not talking about going out in the skin of my teeth, but I want to do good things for people because um, I like it's a win-win situation. It makes everybody happy, but I'm not going to make it where I'm unhappy, very unhappy, doing this. There's a person that has creeped back into not directly my life, but and a very wicked person, and I think that if I had to deal with this person again face to face, it will not be pretty. So I think I want patience. I'm going to need patience because I would just as soon spit on this person than give them a glass of water. You know what I mean? Um, but you can't do that because it's wrong. You can't do that. But it just makes me absolutely nauseating to know that this person is trying to wiggle their way back into life in general. I thought this person was done and over with, but apparently not. And it repulses me. I want absolutely nothing to do with the situation. Um, I don't know if I'm angry or hurt or disgusted or um, any other adjective that I can describe how I'm feeling. I can't put it to words. I can't. I think disgusted would be the closest. Disgusted. Yeah, I'll go with that one. But I'm not going to let it ruin my day because I know in the end it will all come out of the wash. I said it before and I will say it again. I will say it till I die, okay? It will be noticed. If not on an earthly term, on a higher level. That's all I'm going to say. Number two. Oh, and I just want to say one other thing is I'm not going to let that the darkness of that person affect my light because I've got a pretty good shield, and we were talking this weekend about the God armor, the shield of armor, and I had to laugh because somebody was like, "Yeah, it's like a blue silver color," and they were absolutely right. They're absolutely right because I've had to actually do it, put on my shield, okay, and it's like you just glow. It's really cool. It's really cool, and I firmly believe that God has given us each and every one of us a sword that we should use to combat true evil, like true evil, okay? Um, and I will use it. And it was given to all of us. But you must use it only to do true justice. Not just because somebody pissed in your Cheerios, but something that is really deep in your soul, you know is wrong, and you will fight for what's right. Yeah, I tell my friends, I'm like, I must have been a warning angel and decided to come to Earth or something because, I'm not a violent person, but a sword doesn't mean to kick the crap out of somebody, okay? There's other kinds of swords, so think about that. Question number two is have you ever done anything outrageously silly that only a dumb person would do? If so, what? Oh my God. What haven't I done? Mm, mm. I'm drinking coffee in case you're wondering. I really don't know. I've done some silly things. Um, I've always been the one that makes everybody laugh for some reason. So I can't pick out just one thing. But I've done silly things a lot and in public. And I can't even think of one offhand, but it's just my personality. It goes with my spirit that I'm just, I'm nuts in a good way. All right. When you're on an elevator lift, do you stand silent there and stare out at other people, or do you try to talk to them? I keep to myself and I look up. There is that elevator etiquette that seems like everybody has. As soon as you get on the elevator, you automatically look up. You're like, wow, just get me off of this thing. It's cool, it's fun. Or if I get on a glass elevator, which I think are really cool, I'm usually like up against the glass looking out. So, no, I don't look at anybody. Now, if somebody says hello to me, I will speak. That's not a problem. I was like, hi, how are you? That's about it. Um, Question number 4. If you won big money, I need that echo behind my voice, but let's see. What would you go and buy first? A house, and then a car. Yeah, I think that would rock. And it would not be a big house, and it would be kind of a sort of a traditional ish with tones of the shabby chic, if that makes any sense. I like the shabby chic. I think it's very charming and very girly. It's very feminine, and I am very much in touch with my feminine side, and um, so that's what I would do. I would do something like that. I like modern things, but I think I've kind of grown out of that. So, yeah, I like the older, old fashioned. I love old houses. Oh, they have so much charm. But you really got to be careful with an older house because, well, a number of things can go wrong with it structurally. Also, you need to make sure that it does not come with spirit roaches because if you get one with spirit roaches, you do not want to deal with it and you should leave immediately. For real. They're not always the best to have. So you gotta call an exterminator, the spirit exterminator, and take them down. Okay? I'm telling you, there was one in the house that my ex and I lived in, and I'm telling you, that was the thing that made us nuts. It made us crazy, and um, never again. Yeah. I mean, I got the dude here, but I haven't seen dude in a while. But check this out, guys. I was going to get. I have a stick thing that I can grab stuff with. Okay, and my sinuses have been horrible. If you can't tell, and what I did was getting my stick because my tissues were up on something and I couldn't reach them. So I went and got my stick. I come back, my tissues, the box is exactly on the counter where I can reach them. So I said, thanks, dude. Whatever. I've got, I, I feel safe here. I know that's crazy, but I feel safe here. I don't get any wild thoughts. I know exactly what to look for living in a few haunted houses. And I've got my sword, and I use it. All right, and let me see here. Number 5. Can you say the alphabet backwards? If so, do it. No, I cannot. I can't do it. I mean, it'd be like ZYX. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's just too much. It's what 10:30 in the morning. Well, I've been up for a while, so since 6 a.m. Yeah, like every day. But weekends are awesome because I can sleep until 8. Yesterday I slept until like 8:30. So yeah, go figure. All right, kids, that's all I got to say for right now. And thank you, Jasmine. It's been lovely. It's been real. It's been fun. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace be with you. God bless always. Bye bye.